Hello everyone, this is Jay from Live to Love Tarot, here to do a deep read for love, connections, and separation. This read may not resonate with all, so take what works. Also, I have a tendency of saying he or him in regards to the other person. No, the roles can reverse. Now, this read is general. It's for all signs. It's not at all sign specific. So we're going to start first with asking some questions for this read. We're going to ask, the first question I want to ask is, do they miss you? Do they miss you? Do they miss you? We have the High Priestess, the Death card, along with the Emperor. You know, I do feel like there are times when they're getting pulled towards you and they think about you, but I feel like your person, even though they do miss you right now, they're using their intuition to really try to end the past and really take control of their life. So yes, I do believe that they miss you. They're just in this transition period right now. Do they think about you? Do they think about you? Is the second question. Do they think about you? We have the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Wands. And they do think about you, but when, and here's the thing. I feel like your person right now is trying to make the decision when they do think about you, not to think about the deception that played out in this connection. They're trying to move more towards making the decision to think about the better things that this relationship brought into their life. I feel like your person is really trying to take control of their emotions at the same time as their logic. But they do think about you. Are they upset for this separation? Are they upset over the separation? Oh, yeah. Hold on, my cards sometimes slide out of my hands. Are they upset? We have the Knight of Cups, or the Page of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the King of Cups. Sure, they do recognize that there's love here, and they're doing their best to really deal with their emotions, but they do definitely recognize that you're in their heart. So yes, they're upset over this separation, but I feel like your person knows that this separation happened for a reason, and they have to really work on mastering their emotions, taking control of their life, even though they may miss you, even though they may, think about you a lot. They know that right now you two need to be apart. So let's start with, what is an outside blockage your person brought into this connection? What is an outside blockage your person brought into this connection? What is an outside blockage? We have the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. I feel like an outside blockage with your person is when they do take advantage of a new stable opportunity in love, when they open their heart, they have a hard time really reconciling the negativity. And this is something that has to do with all relationships, friendship, family. So I feel like your person is really a person that can easily shut their heart out if they feel like someone has hurt them. If they open their heart and they take advantage of this and they feel like they're starting a new stable opportunity and it doesn't work out, they have a hard time letting go of the negativity. What else? What's another blockage? What's another blockage? What is another blockage? These cards don't shuffle out as easy as I like. Yeah. We have the Five of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Death card. Yeah. Another outside blockage is when they feel like someone is hurting them or bringing conflict into their life. They have a hard time letting that go, making a transition, really moving towards forgiveness. So it's almost like the same thing. This person is very protective of their emotions, so they can shut them off right away. Even though, here's the thing, Your ego can shut it off, but deep inside it's still there. But this is an outside blockage. What else? What's another outside blockage? What is another outside blockage with your person? Oh, communication. We have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like your person also, when they feel like, you know, there's drama coming in, they tend to move away from the truths, and they tend to focus on lack of communication, meaning they will not communicate with you. When a person feels like, when your person feels like there's a bunch of drama going on, and when they have to move towards focusing on their self, they can take a decisive action to cut communication out right away. It doesn't matter how long they've been a friend, a lover, even a family member. They can cut out communication and it doesn't even faze them. So let's see their fears when it comes to, what is their fears when it comes to, what is their fears? We have the Devil card, the Ten of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. You know, I feel like one of the reasons that prevent your person from bringing balance is they restrict themselves in the burdens and challenges that occurred during this connection. You know, instead of thinking of stable ways of healing this, of moving towards forgiveness, one of your fears and why your person doesn't come towards you is because they're restricted in the burdens and challenges that occurred, and they're just not able to think of stable ways to let this go. What's another fear? What's another fear of theirs when it comes to you? We have the World card, the Empress, and the Page of Wands. You know, I feel like another fear with your person is and the reason why they don't try to nurture something, you know, a new action towards you, is because they're afraid. They're afraid that because you two had an ending, that you may come off as being immature, that you may react in a bitter and hateful way towards them. So it's why they relent. And they may have done some things to you that you didn't deserve, and why you're, you know, why they know that you have every right to be this way. What else? What's another fear? What's another fear that prevents your person from bringing balance? We have the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. You know, this one's a big fear because I feel like your person overthinks this connection, and at times they really, you know, stress themselves out mentally when they think about losing their independence to wanting to rebuild this connection. I feel like your person is still in a weak stage where they feel if they were to reach out to you, it would stress them out. It would make them really, you know, start to want to rebuild this connection. So I feel like the third fear is your person's still weak. They're still in this energy of the possibilities of rebuilding this connection, and they really know right now they need to work on themselves. So let's get into the actual read. What is the connective energy? We're going to get all of it. This is one of my favorite reads I do. It's very deep. It's really, you know, intense, and it gives you a lot of information. So, connective energy, recent past, blockage, and the connective energy is denial. The recent past is apology. A blockage is second chance, and what needs to happen is trust. All right, let's get some tarot on this. Denial. Denial. We have the King of Cups and the Emperor. So I feel like you both are in this energy of really mastering your emotions and moving more towards trying to take control of these emotions. And I feel like you're doing this in really trying to accept things. You know, you're trying to get rid of this denial energy, because when we're in denial, we're stuck. And I feel like you're doing this by mastering your emotions, stabilizing yourself as you move forward. In the recent past, we have apology. Yeah. We have the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Cups. I feel like in the recent past, one or both of you may have been really stressed out, self-sabotaging your ability to move forward because you were waiting on an apology. Once you were able to really accept that this apology might not come, it really helped you to release that anxiety and stress and really walk away from whatever it was you were waiting for an apology for, and why you're in this energy of not allowing yourself to deny things, you know, even deny the fact that you don't really need an apology. You know, I mean, like, we want it. We sometimes grab onto that as a way of holding on to a connection, but really, you know, you can't wait for somebody to apologize for the things they did. And why I feel like you're not allowing anything to put you in the energy of denial. You're mastering your emotions and taking control of yourself, of your life, and not waiting around for that apology anymore. A blockage connectively is second chance. Yeah. You know, I feel like sometimes you really, with the Five of Cups and the Ace of Wands, what puts you in regret, loss, and grief at times is that it's almost like you're waiting on the possibility of a second chance. Instead of moving towards a new beginning for yourself, you're waiting for, both of you are waiting for this opportunity to come up where you can have a new beginning in this connection, and it blocks you because it puts you into denial that it's time to move forward. It's time to really take control of your life and live your life. You know, if this connection does come back together, it will. But you waiting around is keeping you stuck. You know, you have to live your life and let things work out. And that's what this is. You have to trust. You know, what you need to do connectively is trust. Yeah. We have the Magician, the Eight of Wands. You have to keep moving. You know, you have to trust. You have to be consciously aware that it is time to change. It is time to release any denial. It is time to stop waiting for that apology or a second chance. It's time for you to make a change and trust that everything will work out the way that it will. If you want to bring balance to this connection, you got to let go. That's what I'm getting. You got to let go of waiting for an apology, the possibility of a second chance. And you have to stop denying and making excuses why you're holding on. Because regardless, this past relationship is gone. You know, if you were to reconcile with your person, you would have to start over. Otherwise, you're going to have all this drama again. So you might as well let go of that relationship because it's gone. It's done. So let's get your person, or their energy, their intention, a blockage, and what they need to do. What they need to do to bring balance. So, we have, hold on one second. Their energy towards you is passion. Their intention is stability. Their blockage is healing, and what they need to do is here and now. All right, let's get some tarot on this. Passion. We have the Knight of Swords and the Judgment card. I feel like their energy right now, they're trying to be passionate at taking a decisive action towards the truth in order to heal the past. I feel like your person wants to create a rebirth in this connection. And it could be finding balance or it could be reconciliation, but they definitely are taking a decisive action towards finding absolution with the past and and making that passionate effort to create some sort of rebirth in this connection. Their intention is stability. Huh. We have the Four of Cups and the Death card. You know, I feel like your person's intention is to contemplate ways to make a transition in order to move towards a stable energy. I feel like your person really wants to create a rebirth in this connection, and they know that they can't be holding on to that energy of missing an opportunity or the energy of denial. I feel like your person is really trying to stabilize their self and make a transition so that they can open up a new beginning in this connection. But what blocks them is healing. Yeah. You know, I feel like what blocks your person with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Swords, they're still here's. Sometimes I want to say so much at one time, it all comes out. I feel like a blockage with your person is they're concentrating more on rebuilding this connection than they are concentrating on healing from the painful ending. You know, all those triggers that were created when this relationship fell apart. So it blocks them because you have to heal first before you can rebuild. You know, you have to let go before you can rebuild. So it's a blockage. What they need to do is here and now to bring balance to this connection. It's here and now. Yeah. We have the Knight of Wands and the Four of Swords. What your person needs to do is live in the here and now. You know, make a passionate effort to heal the past and not allow, you know, anything from the past to take away from being in the present moment. What your person needs to do is heal this Ten of Swords. They need to work on releasing that pain, because if they were to come towards you right now, if they were trying to create a reconciliation, they're still holding on to the past. So they're bringing all that past garbage, all the pain into this connection. So they need to heal it. So what does your person want you to know? What messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? See, here's some confusing things. We need to let each other go. So many things remind me of you. So this is kind of like the Ten of Swords. Actually, they go like this. This is like the Ten of Cups with so many things remind me of you. Excuse me, my sinuses are bad today. And we need to let each other go with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So it's almost like, again, your person's confused. You know, in one retrospect, they want to rebuild this connection, and yet they're holding on to the past. So many things remind me of you. Yeah. And it's these things, it's these remembrances that make your person want to collaborate with creating something new in this connection. It makes them want to nurture rebuilding this connection. And they want you to know this, although they know that you two need to let each other go right now. Yeah. You need to really let the past go. Your person wants you to know with the Hermit card and the Ace of Pentacles, you know, here's what I'm getting. I feel like your person wants you to know that they do realize that this is the time that you two need to let each other go, okay? And they do realize that it's time to really do some deep soul searching. If there's going to be a chance for a new opportunity, a new stable opportunity in this connection, you two need to let each other go, and they want you to know that. Although there's confusion here because your person also... there's times when they want to create something new, when they want to nurture this connection. And a lot of it is because there's a lot of memories that keep floating back into their mind. There's a lot of things around them that remind them of you, and it makes them want to rebuild this connection, even though they know it's not the right time. So let's get your energy, your intention, your blockage, and what you need to do. We have obsession as your energy towards your person, regret as your intention. Your blockage is new love, and release is what you need to do. So let's get obsession. We have the 9 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying to rid any obsessive energy that has you stuck in a defensive energy, anything that you may really be obsessing over that has made you defensive and unable to heal, the triggers of this breakup. I feel like you're in this energy of trying to isolate that and heal it. Whatever you're obsessing over, whatever's making you angry and you're holding on to, and it's putting you in defensive energy. You're trying to isolate and heal that. Your intention is regret. Yeah. We have the World card and the 2 of Swords. I feel like your intention is to end anything that is confusing you or putting you in the energy of regret, because you don't want to regret this connection. You do care about this person, and you don't want to be in that defensive and bitter energy anymore. But a blockage with you is new love. Yeah. We have the Justice card and the Knight of Cups. I feel like a blockage with you is, instead of you balancing the scales, seeking out the truths, you tend to want to open your heart to this connection again and really offer love. There's no denying that you and your person have this deep love. There's no denying, because you both go back and forth. And even though this is a blockage, it's common. When we start to seek out the truths, we start to deal with past memories, and it can ignite our heart. It can open our heart to the point where we mistake it for wanting new love instead of mistaking it for that we just still love the person. You know what I mean? And this all has to do with this defensive energies. When we create these defensive walls, we think that we are kind of protecting ourselves, but really our heart is our heart. And we feel what we feel. So when we go through and seek out those truths and try to balance the scales and really heal, our heart opens up. And sometimes we can mistake that for new love instead of accepting that we love this person. Once you accept it, it's easier. What you need to do is release. Yeah, use your intuition, We have the Knight of Swords and the High Priestess. You need to take a decisive action towards using your intuition to release anything that no longer serves you, to release anything that puts you in a defensive energy. It is okay to embrace your heart and admit that you love somebody. It's not okay when you don't balance that with your logic and realize that this is part of the healing process. Once you come to a balanced energy, once you balance your logic with your emotions, and then you make decisions, that's when you're going to know truly what it is you want. So let's get some near future connectively from your person and from you. Let's see what's going to happen. Connectively, we have integrity, near future. We have the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. I feel like in the near future, connectively, you both are going to align in your moral compass. And a lot of this is because you do want to figure out, is this real love? Is this real love? You want to look at the bigger picture and at the same time make sure that you're sort of in the balanced energy. I feel like in the near future, you both are going to come to this point where you're going to find out, is this real love? Is this my true love? Your person's energy is boundaries. Near future. Yeah. I do feel like in the near future, We have the Strength card and the Hierophant. Your person is going to create some firm boundaries as they go through this healing process. I feel like your person knows that if they're going to reinstill their inner strength, their inner power, they need to start creating boundaries when it comes to this past commitment. And an example of a boundary is not allowing their self to get caught up in their head, not allowing their self to hold on to denial or waiting for an apology. It's to heal. Here's the problem with healing. A lot of us have a hard time letting go afterwards, Okay, you face your emotions, you heal them, but then you go back to them. I feel like that's why your person is creating boundaries, is because they know they have to start healing and letting go. Your near future energy is retreat. Retreat. Yeah. We have the Eight of Swords and the Temperance card. So I feel like in the near future, you're going to retreat from anything that really makes you overthink in this connection. Anything that mentally entraps you in anxiety and stress when it comes to this connection. I feel like you're at this point where you're ready. You're ready to find some peace. You're ready to find some balance. You're ready to reconcile the past. You're ready to be in that temperance energy, to just come to terms with this breakup. And I feel like in the near future, that is exactly what you're going to work on. Although I feel like you two are still going to question if this is real love, the closer you get to healing, the closer that you will figure it out. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helped. And I thank you so much for stopping by. And as always, go with love and peace.